Hi everyone, and welcome to the third day of the September Strength Series. Today we're going to focus on a classic lower body exercise, the squat. Try and improve it, make it a little bit harder so you can continue to get stronger. And then we're going to introduce a new core exercise. Okay, so a really important core stability exercise. So before we get into those two exercises today, let's do a little bit of mobility. So the first thing I want you to do is standing on the spot, you're going to hug your right knee up to your chest, okay, lower to the floor, and then you're going to kick your left hand, okay, nice and gentle. Then you're going to hug the left knee, lower, and kick, okay, so let's just keep switching sides, get the knee up, and kick, nice, relaxed movements. Okay, hopefully you found the previous two workouts challenging enough and saw that there were options to make those exercises harder as you get stronger. All these videos are good for repeating, so it's worth kind of revisiting them to repeat them and just continue to get repetition and volume in these exercises. Okay, so what I want you to do now, arms out in front of you, feet shoulder width apart, keep your left hand where it is and your right arm is going to go behind you, follow it with your eyes, and then back to the center and switch sides. Okay, so just gently opening the chest, don't force it, switching sides each time. Okay, and then let's do one more on each side. Last one. Perfect. Okay, bouncing on the spot, shaking off your arms, shaking off the fingertips. Okay, again, all these weights, all these exercises, I think you're going to benefit from having a little bit of added resistance. It doesn't have to be much. I'm going to choose exercises that are hard just using your body weight. But if you can just find a small hand weight, a dumbbell, a kettlebell to add to these movements, we're going to find it much easier to progress the difficulty. Okay, give me 10 more seconds, just shaking off the fingertips, just a very quick, simple warm up, and we'll get into our first exercise. All right, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, so what we're going to do today to start is I said we're going to focus on the squat. Okay, so a body weight squat is, a lot of people think of that as a very kind of beginner, simple exercise, but it is actually a hard exercise to get the technique right, and there's lots of ways to make it harder. So let me just show you my variation first. So I've got my feet shoulder width apart, my toes always pointing slightly outwards, because that's the direction my knees need to go. And I've got a small hand weight, but again, you can use anything, a full bottle of water, a can of food, anything you can hold in between both hands. I'm going to hold it to my chest. And I'm going to, when I'm in this position, the first thing I do is bring my elbows in. So my elbows aren't out to the side like this, they're in like this. And this helps you engage your lats and have a more stable position. What I'm going to do then is as I push my butt behind me, I push my knees out and I start to squat. I'm going to extend my arms out in front of me. And this is good because you want the weight to be on your heels. Sometimes people find that hard and they'll fall back because they haven't got the ankle mobility. So by putting your arms out in front of you, this counterbalances and allows you to really put the weight into your heels and then come back up. So what we're going to do, as usual, I want to do a slow tempo. So it's going to be 3 seconds down. We're going to pause for a second, and then we're going to come up in 1 second, okay? And I want to do 10 repetitions. So it's quite a hard variation, and we're doing high reps. So this is one way to make that squat quite challenging. Okay, so let's find your feet shoulder width apart, maybe a tiny bit wider if you struggle to get deep into the squat. Knees soft, brace your core, elbows in, weight to your chest. And remember, always try and imagine there's a stool behind you. So you're trying to kind of tap the stool with your butt. Okay, so let's go. Butt behind you, push your knees out, arms out in front of you, slowly, pause, and up. Okay, 3 seconds down. Let's go again. 1, 2, 3, up. That's 2. We're doing 10. 1, 2, 3, up. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. Keep going. Keep that core working. 1, 2, 3, 6. This helps you keep your chest up as well. 1, 2, 3, 7. 3 more. 1, 2, 3, 8. Okay, push the knees out. 1, 2, 3, 9. Keep the weight towards the back of your foot. 1, 2, 3, 10. Awesome. Hopefully you found that quite challenging, and you want to think, I couldn't do much more than 10. If you feel that you could do 20, maybe you will need a harder variation. Maybe you will need to go slower, pause for longer, or have a heavier weight. Okay, so let's get into the second exercise. So this one exercise we might have done before is a hollow body. So a hollow body is where you lift your shoulders up, tuck your chin in, so your core is really activated, and then you lift your feet up. What I'm going to do from here, I'm going to have one arm out to the side, one arm holding the weight, and I'm going to press the weight to the ceiling 10 times. I'm doing a chest press, but I'm doing it from this very difficult position where I'm holding my core. If you find it too difficult to keep your head held up like that, then I recommend getting quite a big, thick pillow or 2 pillows to put underneath so you can rest your head while activating the core. Okay, so everyone into this position, feet shoulder width apart. Okay, lying down, have the weight in your right hand. Lift your head off the floor, tuck your chin in, lift your shoulders up a bit, lift the feet, arm out to the side, and press. 1, bring your elbow down slowly. 2, touch the floor with your elbow. 3, if you want to make it harder, extend your legs. 4, I'm going to keep my knees bent, a bit easier. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, rest. Switch hands, and same thing. Right arm out to the side, lift your head, lift your shoulders, lift your feet, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, controlled. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, weight down, stand up, and bouncing on the spot, shaking off your fingertips. Okay, nice and light your toes. Okay, so we're going to do two more sets. Again, if you found that really easy, like not very challenging at all, instead of 3 seconds down, do 4 seconds down. Instead of pausing for 1 second at the bottom, pause for 2 or 3 seconds and then come up. So you're going to do it a bit slower, but feel free to pause the video. Of course, you can always add a heavier weight to this to make it harder as well. All right, I'm going to continue with the first variation. Okay, so feet shoulder width apart, toes pointing outwards, knees soft, brace the core, elbows in, and let's go. Butt behind you. 1, 2, 3, pause, and up. Okay, 10 reps. 1, 2, 3, pause, and up. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 7. 1, 2, 3, 8. 1, 2, 3, 9. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 10. Really good. I really felt every repetition there by going slowly and focusing on each rep. Okay. Onto your back, feet on the floor. Okay, head on the pillow, or if you can, lift your shoulders, lift your head, tuck your chin in. It's going to make it easier. Lift your feet, one arm out, and let's go. 1, 2, breathing. 3, holding that tension in the core. 4, 5, 6. This is mainly a core exercise, not an upper body. 7, 8, 9, 10. Rest. Switch hands. Okay, whenever you're ready, shoulders up, tuck the chin in, feet up, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Amazing. Okay, up. Bouncing on the spot, shaking it off. Okay, a little bit of active recovery. Keep moving. Okay, breathing. We're going to do our last set. I like to think 2 or 3 sets is efficient, but you can always do more sets. You can always do more reps. This is my guideline of how to make it harder within this framework of 3 sets, 10 repetitions. But you can always go for the harder variations or do more. Just do more volume, do more frequency, do this video every day. That's other ways of making it harder and getting progressive overload. Okay, rest. Here we go again. Okay, and remember, this is the best way to get better at the squat mechanics, going slowly, focusing on every repetition. When you feel really comfortable with this, it's much easier to lift heavy weights or to do jumping squats, more explosive movements, okay? But this is your kind of base, your base of strength. Okay, so feet shoulder width apart, elbows in, knees soft, brace the core. Here we go, last set. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3. Keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 6. Okay, push your butt behind you, arms out. 2, 3, 7. 3 more. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 8. 1, 2, 3, 9. 1, 2, 3, 10. Really good. All right, here we go. Last time into the hollow body. Remember, if you want to make this one harder, instead of having your legs like this, you have your legs like that. Okay, so first of all, head up, tuck your chin in, shoulders up, arm out to the side, lift the feet. 1, slowly down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rest, okay, switch sides, reset, head up, chin in, feet up, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Amazing. Good job. Up and bouncing. So, well done today. Later in the week, we've got our 4th workout, and we're doing 8 workouts in total for September. So my idea is once we've done the next one this week, which will be new exercises again, the following week, for the last 4 workouts, we're going to go back to the first one. And we're going to repeat all the exercise we've done in these first 4 videos and try and add harder variations. Okay, so remember the whole idea is to choose some exercises which I think are really important and find ways to improve them and then make them harder as we get stronger. Okay, so new exercises later in the week, probably on Friday, and then we'll go back to the beginning next week and look to take it up a level. All right, well done today. Let me know if you have any feedback, any questions, comment on the video, send me a message, and I will see you later in the week.